Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the very British habits I've picked up since moving here. And maybe you guys can let me know if these are regional habits or if the whole of the UK does them. If you enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. I know everyone says it all the time, but it really does help the channel grow. And if you have some time, check out my Instagram. It makes me feel like I have friends. Just kidding. A little. Brits drink over 100 million cups of tea per day. That's like 36 billion cups per year. That is a lot of tea. To be honest, I've always been a coffee drinker as tea wasn't really a big thing where I'm from. It wasn't until moving here, and more so when I got pregnant with my oldest daughter, Layton, that I really started craving tea. I was just drinking it all the time, and now I rarely ever even drink coffee. But one of my favorite things about the tea culture in the UK is that it solves all life problems. You broke a leg? I'll put the kettle on. Oh, you broke up with your girlfriend? That's a shame. Fancy a brew? See, it's like magic. In the UK, the weather isn't something you just check in the morning to see what you're going to wear that day. It's also a conversation starter. Loads of Brits use it to break the ice. To be honest, you guys talk about the weather a lot. Like, a lot. And it's rarely ever in a good way. Winter rolls in, it's way too cold. Summer comes along, it's way too hot if anything. It'd be well nice if there was a breeze. And then there's autumn, where we complain that summer only lasted for a couple of days. Although I don't think talking about the weather is exclusive to the UK, as on a weekly basis, my dad sends me a text at least once, updating me on the local weather in Pennsylvania. Cheers, Dad. If someone would have told me before moving here that bin day can cause anxiety, I probably would have laughed. They're bins. But sure enough, every Friday, you can look out your window to see everyone on the street peeking out their curtains to see what everybody else is doing. Fortunately for me, I live next door to a wonderful elderly lady who I swear has a direct line to the council, as she's always there to let me know of any issues or schedule changes with the pickups. If worrying about what bins go out when wasn't enough, hopscotching over fox turds really brightens my day. Now, I don't know if foxes are a nationwide thing, but we have a lot of them here, so we need to make sure that our bin lids are on tight, because those cute little critters just love to get in there and tear open our bags. And as much as I love picking up yesterday's dirty nappies, I'd rather not. Where I'm from, if a bunch of us were going out to the bar or to a club, we would just go up individually as and when we needed drinks. So not only was I shocked by how much my husband and his friends could drink on a night out, but also how everyone kind of adopts the round system, even if you're not finished with your drink. And then there's that one guy, and by one guy, I mean me, who spends the whole night double parking. Aside from 2-pint Terry, there's always someone who avoids getting his wallet out at all costs. But what really makes me laugh is how passive-aggressive everyone gets when they're like, "Whose round is it?" while staring directly at him. Like, we all know it's you, Dave. Just get your wallet out, you cheap. In the US, if a friend or a stranger asked if you are all right, you'd assume they want to know all of your life. Hey, Amanda, it's been forever. How are you? I know, right? I can't believe how long it's been. How's the kids? Layton's hair is getting so long. It's beautiful, isn't it? She is never getting it cut. How's school? Yeah, amazing, thanks. I'm nearly finished, and I cannot wait to graduate. Oh, that's great. I'm happy to hear it. Anyway, can we catch up later? I'm kind of recording a video. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize. All right, yeah, I'll call you later. All right, see ya. Whereas in the UK, it means nothing. Just hi, I guess. And sometimes no words even have to take place. It's just like a nod. All right? Brew? Yeah, that'd be nice, thanks. Of course, I'm exaggerating. It's not always like that. Sorta. It kind of is. Before moving here, I obviously apologized when appropriate. I'm not a complete animal. However, I've now started saying sorry like a true Brit for pretty much everything I do. What really gets me, though, is that most times it's completely unwarranted, like there's no reason for you to even say sorry. For instance, this morning when I was at the shop, a woman bumped into me, by accident of course, and I instantly apologized to her. Or one of my favorites is when my husband can't hear someone, so he says sorry like it's a punishable offense to mishear them. But I guess that just comes from being polite. So it's not really a bad thing, is it? Every time I think back to the first time that Red visited me in the States, I have to laugh. Because it didn't matter where we went, whether it was the shop or restaurant, wherever, as soon as someone heard his accent, they just wanted to talk to him. So he was just constantly overwhelmed by all the questions being fired at him, well, all the time. I'm sure meeting my family was an experience. They're amazing people, but very affectionate. So as soon as we were walking up to the door, they were waiting there with open arms, ready for hugs and kisses. I just remember him hugging everyone, of course, because he's super polite, but it was kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, thank you. But he wasn't really sure what he should be doing. He's a super charming guy and can hold his own in small talk, but by the end of that trip, he definitely needed some alone time. I know Brits are stereotypically colder than us Americans, but I don't think that's necessarily true. Kind of like the stereotype that all Americans are loud. Having said that, almost all Americans I know are quite chatty and can be loud at times, so maybe it is true. When I lived in the US, I never thought twice about someone coming up to me and sparking conversations, because we all did it. Nowadays, I catch myself wondering if someone is a crazy person because they started talking to me out of the blue when I was at the supermarket. I obviously have no problem talking to strangers. It's just I'm really not that used to it now, as it doesn't happen very often. I used to joke that a British person would join a queue in the middle of the street without even knowing what it was for, as if it was a fun thing to do. These days, I'm just as eager to join in a line in orderly fashion for everything I need. One of my favorite things is when I go shopping with my husband, because he looks at every single queue in the shop and tries to work out which one will be the quickest based on what they have in their trolley. Even after he makes a decision on which he thinks is best, he stands to attention like a meerkat just in case his calculations were wrong and we can dart into another line. The last habit I have for you guys is ending text messages with an X. Or maybe even 2 if I'm feeling generous. Across the pond, we don't do this, so it took me ages to figure out what it was, as I genuinely thought it was my husband's sausage fingers just pushing wrong buttons on his iPhone. For my American friends, the X is just a kiss, kind of like how we do XOXO. I think it's completely natural to pick up the habits where you live, but it still makes me laugh when I catch myself doing some of these. Apparently, there are a few British habits that I haven't picked up yet, like cheering when a waitress drops a load of glasses or plates on the floor. That's just mean. Or saying hiya instead of hey when I meet my friends. But who knows? There's still time. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and I'll see you in the next video.